Welcome, collectors. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Diecast Emporium. In today's review, we are going to be taking a look at each and every one of these. These are the 5 vehicles from the Fast and Furious premium set called Furious Fleet. This is the last set for 2021, and I do believe, after consulting with my Hot Wheels expert and friend James at Diecast, it appears as though this will probably be the last Hot Wheels Fast and Furious premium set for the foreseeable future as this line moves to retro entertainment. So, if I understand that correctly, let's take a look at these cars. So number 1 is the Honda S2000. Now, if you've never joined me for one of these Hot Wheels review and unboxing videos, the way I like to do things is we're going to take a look at each and every one of these on the card first, and in the second half of this video, we will take a look at these unboxed on the spin table. So this is the only car in the set that is not from Furious 9, or Fast 9, the Fast Saga, the latest movie. This, as many of you Fast and Furious aficionados will already know, is from the first movie. This car was driven by Johnny Tran, one of the bad guys, at least initially, and his all but famous snakeskin pants, kind of a running joke. The Honda S2000, again, a very famous car in the entire Fast and Furious family. In fact, we've seen it several times over the years, repainted and rebadged for different characters. Here's a look at the back of the card for the other vehicles in the series: the custom Mustang, the Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat Widebody, the Jeep Gladiator, and the Land Rover Defender 90. So there's a look at the card for the S2000, number 1 of 5. Going in order, the custom Mustang. Now, this is the same casting that we've seen since 2015 for the Ford Mustang. What is it, 350KR? Yeah, Ford Shelby 350R. Hard to see on the base, but it is there. Again, I will show you that again when we unbox these. There's the card art. Very impressive with smoke in the background and obviously the car coming right at you. From F9, there's a look at the back. These have been showing up at local Targets. They have not appeared at my local Target yet, so hopefully they will for the collectors that want them before Christmas. Number 3, this is the Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat Widebody, one of, I think, 2 in this particular set that most collectors will be quickly snatching up. There is the look at that one. Look at the car on the card on the card, say that 10 times fast. And the back of it, again, also from F9. Going to be saying that a few more times. Number 4 is the Jeep Gladiator. This is a large model. Second time this has been released in a Hot Wheels car culture or a premium line just this year. In fact, it was part of the truck set that I reviewed on this channel. So if you want to see that set, take a look at the top of your screen for a suggested link. Shameless plug, I know, but it is helpful. Number 4 of 5, also from the Fast Saga or the 9th movie. And number 5, the Land Rover Defender 90. Pretty sharp looking Land Rover there in very shiny black. I like this a lot. So, there's how the vehicles look on the card. We will take a momentary break. When I come back, we will have the spin table out, and I will attempt to give these vehicles their due diligence. So make sure you stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this short break. All right, everyone, welcome back. Thank you for sticking with me. As you can see, the spin table is out and front and center, and what I have on there right now, as the camera attempts to adjust itself. Now, these are 2 versions of the Honda S2000. Now, this version is the Johnny Tran S2000 vehicle from the first movie that was released a number of years ago in the Fast and Furious standard line, more or less the $1 line, as you can see. And this version was the one driven by Suki in the second movie, Too Fast, Too Furious, which is essentially the same car, obviously with a different livery in pink. But here is the one that we want to take a look at. So let's bring him up. This is the one from this set of the Furious Fleet, obviously the full premium edition. I'm telling you right now, off the top of my head, the decals are much more in depth. They go longer on this car. Obviously, you also have the taillights and the Honda logo on the back, whereas you did not on the $1 version. The interior on the $1 version was also red. This one, it's much more realistic with the black insert, and obviously the wheels are another highlight with them being rubber instead of plastic. So as I said also during the introduction, this was driven by Johnny Tran in the original Fast and Furious movie, the one released in 2001. So quite a popular car, and definitely one for the JDM fans. Now, moving on to the second vehicle. Now, the rest of these that you will see will be from the most current movie, and I don't think I'm going to be really dropping any spoilers, but here's your spoiler warning for those that, for whatever reason, have not seen the latest movie. But this one, the custom Mustang, was driven by John Cena's character, Jacob, who ends up being Dom's estranged brother, kind of a bad guy, or what we think is a bad guy for the majority of the movie. Now, as I said, the casting is similar to the Mustang that was released about 5 years ago or so. This one just gets the full premium treatment. I love the 10-spoke wheels on here. It really stands out and looks great. Dark blue paint, kind of that navy blue finish with the white stripe all throughout. Not sure if this is a factory paint option that Ford offers on this. I don't think it is. I think the factory option is just the white stripe or maybe the double white stripes and then the black top. I don't think it goes throughout the entire length. Highlight includes the red taillights on here. I like the diffuser and exhaust on the back that you see with this type of Mustang. Headlights look good as well. I promised you I'd show you the base, so we'll take a look at that up close. Make sure we get this focused here on camera. There we go. Ford Shelby GT350R is what the base says, and then it is labeled on the card for this set as the custom Mustang. So there you go. All right, let's move on to the third vehicle in this set, which is probably the one that I think most of you will be after, and that's the Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat wide body. Unusual that Hellcat is actually on the card, because most of the time Hot Wheels, even for premium, they'll just say Dodge Charger or Challenger. They will not have Hellcat in the name, but we now finally have a proper wide-body Dodge SRT Hellcat, which is awesome because this car is a monster in real life, and the model is a monster as well. Now, you may not be able to tell upon first inspection, but it's actually not just a black car. There are orange lines that kind of outline the small gray stripe. So it's kind of a black vehicle, gray stripes, and then orange highlights all throughout. But really the best part, I think, is the choice of wheels, the wide body kit on here. Both look great. This was driven, as you may expect, in Fast 9 by Dom with Letty in the passenger seat. And again, not to give too much away, but they managed to jump a ravine with a grapple and all kinds of crazy Fast and Furious stuff that you only see in those kind of movies. But highlight of this set for me, definitely this car. All right, number 4, we have the Jeep Gladiator. Now, while I'm getting this out, here is the one that was released in the truck set for Car Culture not too long ago. You'll notice that has the 2 bikes in the back. So this casting for Fast and Furious was modified slightly to have a cargo bay in the back. We'll bring this up close so you guys can see this. So in the movie, Ludacris character named Tej, he's kind of a tech guy. So this is modified to carry all of his tech equipment and such off-road. So there you go. That is the Jeep Gladiator. Now, even if you're not into Fast and Furious movies or the Fast and Furious vehicles, I've heard many collectors say, well, I don't like the paint schemes because they're too wild. I don't like the graphics, particularly on, the first couple movies, because they're kind of out there, they're outlandish, they're outdated by today's standards. Well, maybe the Jeep is the perfect model for you because it's just a standard factory paint job, this gray or this silver metallic finish with the cargo bay in the back. Just buy the cars for that. You don't have to associate them with the movies. This is just a standard Jeep Gladiator that just happened to be a product placement in the movie. So that's one of two trucks that's in here. Now the other one, at first glance, I thought was just a natural repackage of this, which is the Land Rover 110 hardtop. Also part of the Fast and Furious sets. This one's a couple years old now. But in fact, that's a Land Rover 110. This one is a Land Rover Defender 90. So it's a completely different casting. This is not a major character in the film. If I remember correctly, I think this was just driven by a couple bad guys as they were chasing them through the jungle. So this actually isn't even driven by a story character. But here's both of them on the spin table simultaneously. This is the new casting, obviously. This is the old casting. The old one has more of a matte black finish. This has more of a shiny black finish to it. The wheel, the spare tire on the back, is not rubber like the rest of the tires are. It's just plastic like you would get on the dollar versions. But other than that, I think Hot Wheels knocked these out of the park. This is a great set. I think overall it's a fitting way to end and send off the Fast and Furious premium sets, if that indeed ends up being true, if I understand that correctly. It's been a great few years for Hot Wheels to have the license. They've introduced some fantastic cars and some fantastic castings into collector's arms. And it'll be interesting to see what their plans are for 2022 and beyond, if they are continuing in the retro entertainment, or if they're somehow rebadging this to continue on. But I want to know what you guys think of these models down in the comments section below. Which of these is your favorite? Have you found these in stores? Do you want to add them to your collection? I know my friends at jcardiecast.com, they have these on their website right now. So if you are interested in picking up a set or a case, be sure to visit him and make sure to get them in before Christmas. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, take care and be safe. I'll see you in the next review.